Hello, friends. This is Mac Payne here, founder, owner, and operator of the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast, where we bring you news about the Vietnam War and the brave veterans who served there, as told to you by yours truly, a Vietnam veteran. In this short video, I come to you with news. I have just published another episode to the podcast, Vietnam Veteran News. This one is number 3341. It covers a story about the wall that heals appearing in none other than White Bear, Minnesota. If you do not know where White Bear is located, no worries. It sits just to the northeast of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The wall that heals appeared there, and on my podcast, I like to follow around these two replica walls that travel across the country so that people across the country can see the names of those who gave their lives for their country in Vietnam. It is a very impactful experience. I've been to several of these appearances, and it's the same wherever you go. That's why I like to follow the travels of both of these replica walls. In the story that I cover in this podcast episode, the road manager of the Wall That Heals, his name is Tim Teets, makes a very profound statement about the hello. Did you get the water turned off? Oh, good. We'll talk later. Sorry about that. Moving on. Tim Teets made a very profound observation about the replica wall moving around the country and the benefits it offers to people everywhere. That's why it is very important that you listen to this podcast episode number 3341 over at the Vietnam Veteran News Podcast. I've made it quite easy for you to access that episode. You don't need to go searching for it on the internet or Google or whatever. I have set up 3 easy, quick ways that you can access this podcast episode in no time. The first and easiest and quickest is to just scroll down below this 1965 vintage Philco TV set. There you should find a live link that'll take you straight to this podcast episode, and you can be listening immediately. But if for some reason you cannot access that live link on the device you're watching this video on, as Crocodile Dundee would say, no worries. All you have to do is go to this URL, VietnamVeteranNews.com. Click on episode 3341, and you can be listening immediately. But wait, there's a third way you can easily get to this podcast episode, and that is with a QR code. If you've used QR codes, you know how easy and quick it is. Because of that, I have created a QR code just for you that'll take you straight to this podcast episode. You can be listening immediately. I will put this QR code up at the end of this video and leave it up long enough so that you'll have plenty of time to get out your phone, turn on the camera, point it toward the QR code, press the button, and be listening immediately. It's that easy. So there you have it. I've just published a new podcast episode about an appearance of the Wall That Heals in none other than White Bear, Minnesota. I have also set up for you 3 easy ways you can access that podcast episode. So you don't have any excuse for not listening to it. So go to it. But before you do that, do me a big favor. Like this video. The more people that like it, the more often it will appear on YouTube, on the internet, and more people will see it. and hopefully more people will listen to that particular podcast episode number 3341. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will help it get seen more on the internet too. So please do that. It's free and easy. So with that in mind, thank you for listening to this short video. Here is the QR code. Whatever means you choose to get to this podcast episode, please do it and listen to it. Thank you for listening. Here is the QR code if you choose to go that way. Were you able to link up with that QR code? If not, no worries. I will leave it up a little while longer and give you plenty of time to get your phone out, turn on the camera, aim it toward the QR code, press the button, and start listening. So here it is. Go for it. This is Mac Payne closing out this short video where I let you know I just published another podcast episode number 3341 over at the VietnamVeteranNews.com. Please do yourself a favor and listen to it. And with that, I will say thank you for listening. We will talk soon.